Okay. Welcome back to The Fat and the Devious. I have Connor here once again. This is the same session that we were picking up from last time. So I'll explain this again. So we are ranking fast food, and I should reiterate what we went over last time. So we came up with three. You want to explain the pillars that you came up with?
So we have the pillars of cost, the pillars of quality, and the pillars of social dynamic.
All right. So we have these three pillars holding up a building. If one of these is too big or too small, it collapses. So the example we gave was Olive Garden. The price sucks, social dynamic sucks, and the food sucks. The building collapses. Somewhere like, what place had a really good social dynamic? Probably Panda Express. Good price, good food, good social dynamic. The next thing we had was we had some categories. We had chicken. These are categories for what these fast food places specialize in. We have chicken, hamburgers, sandwiches, Mexican, and pizza. I think that's it, right? I don't think I'm forgetting one. So that's how we kind of organize these. And then our ranking so far is an A tier. This is in order within the ranking of our best to worst within the ranking. So A tier is Sonic, then Little Caesars, then Whataburger, Jimmy John's, Subway. B tier, we have Panda Express, Jersey Mike's, Domino's Pizza, Taco Bell. C tier, we have McDonald's, Dairy Queen, Pizza Hut. D tier, we have El Pollo Loco. F tier, we have Culver's. So getting right into this, let's just throw one out there. A&W. What do we think about A&W?
What's it? It's usually attached to like what restaurant is it?
KFC, sometimes KFC? Taco Bell. They're all owned by PepsiCo.
I didn't know that. Wow, good job, Pepsi.
Yeah. So I don't think it really stands on its own. Let's be honest. There has not been any A&W locations for a long time, and when you're at KFC, you never get A&W. You get KFC, but their root beer is good. I think for that reason, and I've had their food, it's not very good, but it is there if you want it. It's always attached to the KFC. It's there if you want it, and their root beer is good. So for that, I say D tier. Is that fair?
Yeah, D tier is because you can get root beer anywhere.
Yeah, but it's specifically A&W brand. The brand, but I guess we're talking about the restaurant. The food at the restaurant isn't good, but the root beer is good. And if you're at KFC, it's there if you want it. For that, I think it's worth at least something.
Wouldn't people like literally killing each other over KFC though? Like,
who's killing each other over KFC?
I remember like people were killing each other over it for something. I don't know.
All right,
it's not that good.
How about Shake Shack? There's a lot of hype around it. Does it live up to the hype? You ever been there?
Shake Shack? No, I've never been to Shake Shack.
All right, I think this might be a kind of a Culver's situation. And
is it located?
So, to everyone listening didn't see part one, there was... So, some of these places were only available in certain places that may not have as much competition. Dairy Queen in Colorado, for example, there wasn't anywhere else nearby that had better ice cream. So, for that geographical region, it was good. Or Culver's in the Great Lakes area. It might be better for them because they may not have as much competition for ice cream, but, Oklahoma and Utah, we have a lot more competition for good fast food. All right, so I'm not seeing any helpful data here on Shake Shack locations. We can assume... All right, I don't know. Let's just shelf that. Oh, here's a map. They seem to be kind of grouped a little bit, and they're dispersed across everywhere. Although there are some on the East Coast, kind of up by Maine. Not in Maine, but right below it. So on the East, it's an East Coast thing. But it's everywhere. And I have tried it. I don't think it lives up to the hype. I think it's overrated. I think it's lame. It's not bad. Worse than McDonald's. I know we already talked about... Well, it's not really comparable to McDonald's. It tries to be kind of like one of those casual places, like Costa Vida or Chipotle. but it fails at it. So what it's trying to
Qdoba
do,
never had.
I think it's D tier because what it's trying to do, it fails at. It tries to be kind of like a higher end burger place, like a fancy burger place. The price, if I remember correct, is really bad. The burgers are bad. The fry sauce is bad. It's only good in a limited geographical region, but it is edible, unlike Culver's. So I think D tier. Is that fair?
It is fair, but hey, put Qdoba in whichever tier you're gonna put Chipotle in.
Qdoba?
It's the same stuff. I've had them both. Yeah, they taste exactly the same.
All right.
We get the Chipotle, put Qdoba in the same tier. They're the exact same thing.
And with that, we have Chipotle next. Chipotle? What do you think? I have some pretty strong feelings towards Chipotle.
Honestly, rather go to Chipotle over Taco Bell any day.
It's higher end, and it specializes in burritos and taco bowls, and it excels at that. In my opinion, I grew up eating Chipotle, and I've heard the criticism. It gives you stomach poisoning, gives you diarrhea, gives you blood stains on your underpants. Yeah, that's a South Park joke. I know, but it's good, and I'm willing to take those risks at the expense of my health to eat Chipotle. Is that how you feel? Like how far would you go to eat Chipotle?
Far would I drive to eat it?
No, how far would you go? Like, would you kill someone to eat Chipotle?
But no, not at all.
I wouldn't kill someone to eat
Chipotle is good, but it's not
Chipotle
like
either.
killing somebody.
I don't think I'd kill anyone for any food because killing people is wrong. But Chipotle,
I would kill people for In-N-Out. I've done it before.
oh yeah, I don't blame you. But Chipotle, I'm willing to hurt my health potentially, and my family has gotten sick from it before, but that's a one-time occurrence. That can happen anywhere. But I shouldn't focus on the
If you've gotten
negatives.
sick before, put it below Qdoba, because I've never gotten sick eating there. And they taste exactly the same.
Okay.
I think they have slightly better meat at Qdoba, but whatever.
All right,
They're like the same thing.
I shouldn't focus on the negatives. The positives is cafeteria
They're B tier.
style.
Okay, I'm going to sound like a...
Cafeteria style. It's very, so you can order it yourself, and it's not very, doesn't take long. It's really good. They specialize in one thing. You know what you're getting. You probably know they're on the drive there. And what I say, it's very good. So I say A tier, and we'll put Qdoba a bit higher because I'm sticking your word on that. All right. Also on a positive note, Cane's. I assume we both have very positive outlooks on Cane's, right? What do you think about Cane's?
Of course. It's just good at what it does. So.
I should call Sam. I bet he has some very strong opinions about Cane's. He says it's heaven on earth. All right, so I say Cane's is above Little Caesars. What do you think?
Way. No.
No.
Little
yeah.
Caesars.
Yeah,
Nothing
below
above
Little Caesars, for sure. Cane's below Little Caesars. What about is it better than Whataburger?
It is just better Whataburger. That's what I'll say.
All right.
It's a better Whataburger.
Great. All right, Papa John's.
John's, you can put that in D tier.
D tier, okay. Papa John aside, take the man out of the equation. He's not even a part of his own company anymore. I think Papa John's is really good pizza. Like, it's like the underdog, I guess. I mean, this is just coming from someone who's had Domino's too much. What's your case? Like, why do you not like Papa John's?
I've only ever had it when I've had too much pizza. Like if I've had like Domino's like 4 nights in a row, and there's a Papa John's, I'll go there and be like, oh, gross. It's the same. It's like the same thing.
All right. Well,
it doesn't do anything better or worse than Domino's, but like I've always eaten it like after like I'm sick of pizza, so like I put it low. But realistically,
well, think about this: if it's a break from pizza, and you said you had a Panda Express, you expressed positive opinions to Panda Express for a similar reason, saying it was a break from other fast food. Then couldn't Papa John's be categorized the same way?
Oh, but like when you eat it, like when you eat Panda Express, like it's not like the other places. Like you eat it, it's like, oh, this is like fresh. Your palate is refreshed. But when you eat Papa John's, you're just eating another pizza that tastes exactly the same. It's not like refreshing your palate. It's not like setting you up for like more fast food. It's just like making you want to go at home and make pizza.
Is it better than Pizza Hut?
I think it is better than Pizza Hut though.
All right. So C tier, is that fair?
I'd say. No, I think I was being way too harsh on it before. I just got reaction because I don't like I don't know. I think we should put it Taco Bell, but B tier.
I say ahead of McDonald's in C tier. Like right here.
Top of C tier.
Yeah.
That's the bottom of B tier. That makes sense.
Okay.
C plus. Okay.
Okay.
IHOP.
IHOP. All right. What do you think about IHOP?
IHOP is another place that's like why you'd ever go there. Because I have pancakes every single morning for breakfast. I don't know. Like IHOP, they do make good pancakes. They're like not as good as wait, scroll down. What is that one again? I recognize the logo. I remember going there.
Waffle House?
Carl's Jr. is better. Carl's Jr. is just a better IHOP.
Wait, what? They're not even comparable. Do you mean like breakfast foods?
When I want breakfast, I'll go to Carl's Jr.
All right.
I don't know why I'd ever go to IHOP.
We'll
It's
save
like,
Carl's
doesn't
Jr.
have any
for a
purpose.
second. IHOP. So we have, okay, let's search up on Google breakfast restaurants. Okay, so we have places like Denny's. Okay, nothing came up. So we got places like Denny's, Waffle House, all these places. What makes IHOP so special? They changed their logo that one time to IHOB. Like, I don't want.
I went there after they did that. It did work. That was a genius marketing move. It's like, what the heck is an IHOP? So I went to there and had a burger. It tasted just like Five Guys, and then I was like, never coming back.
But I would never want to go to IHOP. It's not special. It's just weird. It's not. It doesn't specialize. I just think it's a lamer version of Denny's. So for that, I say top of D tier. Is that fair?
Because like, there's no reason for it to exist. You can either just go get better breakfast. Like, I think the best breakfast I ever
for
had
that case,
was at Jack in the Box.
I think A&W does have a reason to exist. So I say below A&W. Is that fair?
A&W's reason for existing is predicated on KFC,
but it is still
really like.
I would still rather eat at A&W than IHOP, if I'm being honest.
Like, I'm just trying really hard right now to think of a reason to eat at IHOP. Like, why would I go to IHOP?
All right.
Maybe I get mailed like an IHOP coupon. That's the only reason I'd ever go to IHOP.
But it's not terrible like Culver's. So should we just have it below Shake Shack?
It's not bad food. It's just no reason for it to exist.
Okay, so
if you want breakfast, just go to Carl's Jr. or Denny's.
All right. Okay. Zaxby's. You ever been there?
Yeah, I said no.
Okay, Zaxby's. It's a lamer version of Cane's. So, let's look up Cane's locations. Okay, so Cane's locations. It's like I get so. Okay, this is a weird. Okay, so it's like labeled based on how many. Okay, so it looks like Cane's is pretty well interspersed, but it is mainly on the West Coast. Mainly California, New Mexico, and Texas.
Look at that map right there. Oh, never mind.
And then let's look at Zaxby's locations. All right, so Zaxby's locations mainly in the South, in and around Florida, Georgia. But there's like 4 locations in Utah. So
Utah have everything now.
And then let's go back to Cane's locations. I don't think the South, like Florida, had very many Cane's locations. Yeah, I don't think they have. Yeah, so let's say you're living in the South, and that's all you have. It's just Zaxby's. So its role is to supplement Raising Cane's. And I think it does a decent job at that, but obviously what's better is Cane's. So I think for that, it should get B tier. Because its entire point is to supplement the absence of another restaurant. But it is still good. So I think below Domino's. Is that fair? Above Taco Bell, between Domino's?
Very fair.
Okay. Okay.
Jack in the Box is great.
Really? Never been there. All right. What? Name a tier. I'll put it there.
I'm gonna need to talk this through. So they have the cool split buns. The burgers are really good, and the split buns are a disappointment though. They don't like. I saw a split bun. I got excited. I ate it. It just tastes like a normal bun. They split a normal bun. It's not like when you see split bun, you think it's gonna be like a roll, but it's not a roll. It's just a normal bun. But their burgers are good. And like they have really good French toast sticks, and I love French toast sticks. It's not breakfast without pancakes and French toast sticks. Yeah, so go there for breakfast, and their burgers are better than McDonald's. Not that big of a compliment. Also, like on better, like almost Whataburger tier. So honestly, I think they deserve to be A tier.
All right. The
Or just below
criticism,
Whataburger.
I've never been there, but some might say it's overrated. What's your response to it being overrated?
Response to it being overrated is that it's popular because it's good.
All right.
Everything popular is overrated. That word is overused.
All right. So right
If something
below,
is popular because it's good, it's just because it's good.
right below Whataburger. Is that fair?
Yeah, I like that.
All right. Checkers. Have we ever been to Checkers before?
Here's I think. Can I see the logo?
See that right in the C tier?
Here's no. I was thinking of somewhere else.
All right. Never been there. All right. Five Guys. We've alluded to this in the past hour or so. What do we think of Five Guys?
Guys, they're overpriced. You have to be insane to eat at Five Guys.
All right. Let's go back to the pillars. So social dynamic. I don't think there's really anything special about Five Guys socially. It's really loud in there.
The peanuts on the floor.
Do I
Do they
really
still let
want?
you do that?
I think so, but do I really want to walk through peanuts? I don't think the social dynamic is anything special. Sure, it has mass appeal. Everyone likes Five Guys, but could you, if the price is terrible, could you ever convince your friends to go to Five Guys? I don't think so.
None of my friends have money.
And then the food. What do you think of the food?
Food is good. Like their burgers, like are what I used to like. I've heard you criticize them. I think that's insane. Their burgers like are what I used to like in my head. Like McDonald's is my like baseline for fast food burgers. Five Guys is like my baseline for like entry level good burgers.
Okay.
Like, they're like a league above fast food. Like it's not fast food anymore. It's like the very worst of like the actual food.
So the debate is always Five Guys versus In-N-Out. How do you respond to that?
That doesn't make any sense at all. Like In-N-Out is the ultimate fast food place. They have the cheapest, the amazing for the price.
Okay,
Their burgers aren't going to blow you away, but for the price, you cannot get something better for the price.
So let's compare these together. So Five Guys and In-N-Out. So Five Guys, terrible price, not really good social dynamic. In-N-Out, social dynamic is good. It's kind of busy, but everyone wants to go there. The price is good.
Busy.
What? Yeah, and the food is good. So it's worth looking past how busy it is. So Five Guys, sounds like you like it pretty favorably. I say top of B tier. Is that fair?
B tier, no, below Panda Express.
Below
Because
Panda
like I've
Express.
been to Panda Express.
And then In-N-Out, I say, all right. So I say it'd be better than Whataburger, but I've never been there. So how does it compare to Whataburger?
Terrible, but like Whataburger is.
So it's not as good as
No,
Whataburger.
And I think what I meant to say earlier is that it should be below Panda Express. It's really good, but put it below Panda Express.
Yeah, Panda Express is
Like, I go to-
above Five Guys. I'm talking about In-N-Out now. Is it better or worse than Whataburger?
We can't comment on that or we'll get in trouble. Like that's gonna start a war, like between California and Texas.
Okay, I'll just
But
decide
In-N-Out
for you, and just there we go. Yep. All right, is it better than Cane's?
Don't be insane. Okay, it's good, but it's not.
All right, we'll stop there then. All right, Church's Chicken. Is that familiar?
No,
Okay. Moe's Southwest Grill. Is that a thing?
I've never been. Now I
Okay.
feel like I'm illiterate, like uncultured.
I've never heard of it either. All right, Popeyes.
Popeyes.
I think.
Popeyes.
I think. I'm just gonna
Disappointment
say
is
it.
measurable. My day is ruined.
I think F tier, honestly. Above Culver's, obviously, but think about it. Why would you ever go to Popeyes? You know, we live in a world of Zaxby's, Cane's, Chick-fil-A, all this stuff. Popeyes? I mean, what is it? All it serves is just a racial stereotype. That's all Popeyes is.
So I went. So I had like went to Popeyes with my mom, and we ordered, and they doubled our order by accident. So we went to Baltimore to give it to like the starving homeless people, and we threw Popeyes bag at like these two homeless kids, and they ripped open the bag, grabbed the sandwich, and threw out the pickles, and just started eating it. And like
Wow.
I thought that was hilarious. That's like the only memory I have of them is kids taking like starving kids taking the pickles out.
Well, I mean, it was your
But
mom who did
yeah,
that, not you, right? I mean, she was the one who threw it at them.
we didn't throw it at them. We like tossed it to them. Like, hey, you want Popeyes here?
Okay, that's
That
a
was
wild
racist.
story. But that's something
That was racist.
that's more of a memorable experience than I've had at Popeyes. Popeyes, it's like really bad for your health. Like it's 2,000 calories for just the smallest stuff. The price, pretty sure, is pretty bad. No one's ever in there. Social dynamic sucks. Service is bad. Food's bad. Price is bad. You know, there's so many better chicken places. F tier.
I'd put it at F tier. Every time I bite into it, it's like really dry and I die.
Yeah, yeah. Waffle House. Have we ever been to Waffle House?
But the memes are legendary, so
Okay.
something.
I've never been there though, so I can't rank it on memes alone.
But true. We hold ourselves to a higher standard than that.
Panera Bread. You ever been to Panera Bread?
Airbread?
Yeah, Panera Bread.
I love.
All right, so Panera. Have you ever been to Kneaders?
I think Panera Bread. They like. Have you had their cinnamon like bowl thing? Like
No,
the bread is cinnamon.
no. Is it like? You hear my question? Is it like Kneaders?
Never been there, so I couldn't tell you. Panera Bread is like what's it called? It's a cafe basically. They have paninis and like bagels and
Okay, so
really good. Like these bread bowl soups. I love bread bowl soups. You need bread bowls in your life.
all right, but would you be
Panera
in the?
Bread
How often would you be in the mood for Panera Bread?
like once a year.
Okay, so
Like I think I'd literally go there like once a year. But it's good. It's good. Definitely
say-
like top below Five Guys. Like
below Five
I've
Guys.
probably been to
I would
Panera-
say below Zaxby's, or how about above Zaxby's? Because Zaxby's only supplements Cane's. I think Panera Bread, from what you said, sounds like a once in a while thing. Well, I can picture getting Domino's and Jersey Mike's regularly. I can't picture going to Panera regularly. Is that fair to say?
that's fair.
Okay.
But it is good. You have to go.
Okay, it is good.
You should try it. I do like it.
Okay. All right, that's good to know. White Castle. So, we've heard the debate. White Castle versus Whataburger versus In-N-Out versus Five Guys. You know, we got these kind of higher-end fast food places, but White Castle seems like it specializes in their sliders. So, I've never been there. You've had their microwave burgers, and you say they're good, right?
The microwave sliders, not burgers. Sliders are good. Don't eat the burgers.
All right, we've been to a physical location.
Like this. There's no way.
Okay, never
You
had.
used to believe.
Yeah. So you have to believe in it? Yeah, I don't believe in White Castle. I think the earth is flat and White Castle doesn't exist. All right, I've been
You're
alluding to this
mocking
one.
me, but it's true.
Burger
It does
King.
exist.
What do you think about Burger King?
Burger King is sad. It's such a sad restaurant. It's so bad.
All right, the Whopper is good, though. I think it's kind of like
Whopper is
Panda
good.
Express. It's like a change of pace. It's unexpected. No one goes there. But I think D tier.
You cut out there.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, I think D tier, it's a good change of pace, but on its
Hello?
own, it's not necessarily good. I say above Shake Shack and between A&W and Shake Shack in D tier. Is that fair to say? Can you hear me? All right. right. Well, Connor is. I don't think you can hear me right now. Although, Burger King, I will go there when I am looking for a change of pace. No one ever wants to go there. So social dynamic, 0. Price, it's okay. They have a deal. They have like a $5 meal thing, $5 combo thing. That's all right for the price. Burgers are all right. Everything else not really good. The meat is okay. It's comparable to McDonald's, but McDonald's is more of a constant. Burger King is kind of lamer. So, oh dang, my Discord crashed right now. Okay, so Burger King is, like I said, I think it's D tier. But worse than A&W, I think. A&W, I've only been there once, although it's not really memorable, per se. Hope Discord loads. All right. So, I can't rank anything else until Connor's back, so let me tell a story. I know a guy who went to a place called Apollo Burger, and that place is like A tier, I think, in my opinion. Although, this is a while ago. He got one of the burgers that had cabbage on it for some reason. And I guess the cabbage, for some reason, was like seasoned, so it tasted sour for some reason. And it puked like violently in the bathroom because it was so sour. I always think of that when I think of Apollo Burger, but Apollo Burger is really good. Oh,
there's Ethan.
We got someone else. All right, I'm back. So, what did I miss?
I couldn't hear you when you were like the middle of like your sentence. It just cut out for like a minute.
All right, that's okay. So I was just saying, I was sharing a story about Apollo Burger while I was waiting for everything to load. But so Burger King, I think it is D tier above Shake Shack because it does serve a purpose. Unlike Shake Shack, unlike IHOP, the purpose. Also, Nathan, I saw you just joined. We're recording a podcast episode. You're free to. It's good. Free to join. Just Burger King. Nice. I think Burger King. I do think serves a purpose. It's a good change of pace. Their Whopper's good. Everything else sucks. Have you guys ever been to Burger King?
Wait, they added Hatsume Niku to Rocket League? Sorry.
Oh gosh. Oh, Nathan, I forgot. Nathan, can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Look at our rankings so far.
Castle deserves an F tier. Oh wait, no.
What deserves it?
What Castle is a D or an F tier?
What's a D or an F tier?
It's not very good.
What is?
Castle.
White Castle? D or F tier? Okay. Okay.
I would say D tier personally, just because like at least it's filling.
All right. So
like tastes all right. It's just like if you want sliders, don't go to White Castle, in my opinion.
Okay. So would you say it's better than IHOP or Shake Shack?
I'd say it's better than Burger King. Honestly.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put it there.
On average, all their stuff is better, except the Whopper at Burger King is better.
Yeah, but the thing is,
that makes sense.
White Castle fills a niche, but that niche it still fails at. Burger King is more general, and there are still some things in those categories it does excel at. I think the Whopper is good, even if the rest isn't good.
Better than IHOP at least.
Yeah, IHOP
the Whopper is the only thing worth getting at Burger King. Like, if I go to Burger King, it's literally the only thing worth eating.
All right.
Nothing else at Burger King is worth it.
Nathan, I'll do you this service. Here, you see the ones you ranked. Which one do you want us to rank next?
I don't got any good opinions on any of these. Del Taco, I'd say B tier.
Oh, is Del Taco on there?
Tier.
Where's Del Taco? Oh, there it is.
Out in Denny's.
Okay, Del Taco. How about B tier? It's not special, but C-tier. It's a really good price. I say it goes...
Oh.
Let's see.
It goes below Domino's.
All right, how about right there?
It's
is that
below
fair?
Taco Bell.
All right, so for everyone listening, we put Del Taco between Domino's and between Panera in B tier. Is that fair?
Panera Bread is an objectively better restaurant. You got to put it ahead of Del Taco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, it's time.
I never felt gross.
Homophobic chicken, Chick-fil-A. Well, what do we think of Chick-fil-A?
I think just for their politics alone, you could put them at the top of A tier, maybe even S tier.
Okay. Maybe not. But
for their consistency, they used to care a lot about their quality. Like their quality, like had other fast food restaurants have been worsening their products over time. They like stayed true to their vision for a long time, but now their fries, they've changed the recipe slightly. They've added like more like fibers from like a bean to it, and like it saves money, so they get more consistent batches. But I can taste it. Not everyone can, but I just hate the taste. They ruin their fries, and I'm mad. So I can't even. I would have put them like above like Sonic, honestly, but now they're like just barely above McDonald's.
I say above Little Caesars. Actually,
like
yeah,
their
right there.
tenders, like I remember having their tenders. I was like, chicken. Going
Okay.
to be so for real
So-
with you, but I've
continue.
only had it like once.
It's pressure boiled. That's why no other place does like that. No, there's literally no one else that pressure like cooks their like
Okay, so-
this pressure boiler.
I
Nobody
would
else
put it right below Sonic, but due to current events involving their fries, how about right below Little Caesars? Is that fair?
Okay, there you go. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
I'd
good.
say Cane's is better. Cane's is better in my opinion,
Okay.
personally.
Bump it down. Okay.
I know half of these places
Wendy's-
that you guys
Wait.
haven't ranked.
Wendy's 50-cent burger. Okay, you got to put it above McDonald's. Wendy's is like the better McDonald's.
All right. I say C tier, right above McDonald's for Wendy's. Is
And
that
the
fair?
Wendy's-
Papa John.
The Wendy's Frosty is always like
Okay, and
There,
Wendy's is
it's
better than
never
Papa
broken.
John's, right? In C tier. Okay, so Wendy's leading up is a leading contender on C tier. All right, what do we like about Wendy's? I like that they have the like soda machine where you can choose the different flavors. I think that's nice. What do you guys like about Wendy's?
I
They're,
literally just. You go.
their Frosty. The Frosty is an amazing product.
Right?
It's beautiful. I love their burgers. They're better than McDonald's burgers. Like they actually taste like meat, which is crazy. Their fries are better than McDonald's fries. They don't have any poison in them, so that's pretty good.
But their chicken nuggets aren't as good.
Chicken nuggets are not. The McNugget is the perfect product.
But it wins in every other category. Good social dynamic. It's like a classic fast food restaurant. You know what you're getting. For service is good.
And
It's just a good place.
and Wendy's won the epic rap battle of history between McDonald's and Burger King.
Oh,
So there you
yeah. That decides it.
Yeah.
All right,
And also
so
Wendy's, like just like the Frosty, like it always being available. Like the whole joke about like McDonald's vanilla
That's not a
ice cream is
joke.
just
It's-
never there.
That's not a joke. McDonald's is always broken. Not
No,
broken.
like-
It's a 4-hour cleaning process. Like the machines that like have like a cleaning cycle that they're always on for some reason. And it takes forever. They're not actually broken.
all right. So it sounds like we're in
but it's
agreement
just
there.
never available.
But take a look at the never had category. Have you guys been to any of these places?
Wait.
Sketchy things about Waffle House.
I've never been there though.
Yeah.
But the Waffle House Index.
All right. So none of these places we've been to, right?
Uh.
All right. So we got 1, 2, 3.
Arby's is
Oh, I've been to Wawa, actually.
Oh, how was Wawa?
Gas station.
Oh, it's a gas station.
I don't know if it was it's normally, but there was one with a gas station. I think it's pretty good. I'd put it like below McDonald's. Middle
Okay.
C tier.
All right. Arby's.
gives itself too much credit. I'm gonna be so for real with my opinion here.
But like we've got the meats, but they don't. Like their meat is average.
Hey, I mean, I've got the meats too.
No,
So-
you don't.
Yeah, you got a different kind of meats. Oh.
I think Arby's. Have you guys ever had their gyro?
Ever had their
No.
Okay. They do specialize. Here's the thing. Is anyone ever like craving Arby's?
But their
No.
sliders are worse than White Castle sliders, I'll tell you that. My microwave sliders are better than their sliders.
Okay, well, we're
That's
also
all.
not ranking White Castle based on their microwave sliders, though. We're basing off their physical locations, which we don't have too much experience in. Arby's, I think they do specialize in a specific niche, which is not appealing to everyone. But I think it's at least better than McDonald's. Is that fair to say?
They have no competition. I've never seen like another deli sandwich
Yeah.
shop that only does that thing.
Okay,
Like,
so-
there's no other Arby's.
How about
Arby's is Arby's.
below Wendy's? Between Papa John's and Wendy's in C tier. Is that good?
But I would rather
Yeah.
go to McDonald's than Arby's. But I think Arby's has its own thing. It does the thing it does better
How about
than
that?
the thing McDonald's does.
Between
But I like-
McDonald's and Papa John's. All right,
I'm gonna
next
be
up,
so
Carl's
honest,
Jr.
like,
I got a story on this
I've
one.
heard
also
nasty
B
stuff.
tier.
B
What?
tier?
I've
Also
heard
B tier.
nasty stuff mostly out just like food poisoning.
Okay, but there's no way we're
Wrong on
putting.
that one.
Have you ever
Okay.
tasted it? Like Carl's Jr. No, it was
Well,
just sitting
no,
on the side of the.
it's
All right, before
it
we
should
go
be at the
forward,
bottom of B tier if you're gonna put it in B tier.
I say we move Wendy's up to B tier below, actually above Taco Bell. Between Zaxby's and Taco Bell, is that fair?
I've never been to Zaxby's, so sure, yeah.
All right.
Actually, move that segment I said about Carl's Jr. in the last episode. I looked it up. I was thinking of a different restaurant with the star logo. It was like a local thing. It's not Carl's. Jr.
Yeah, I was
thinking of something
confused.
else.
Okay, so Carl's Jr.
Junior top of C tier. Better than McDonald's, but
First, let me see if I can change your opinion with a story. So Tracy and I, we went to Carl's Jr. because we're looking for somewhere else to eat. So, we walk in. Soda choices are terrible. It's like Coke products, but it's only bare bones. It's like Powerade, Coke, Dr. Pepper, Sprite. Terrible. Carl's Jr., we got their food. The meat was good. Fries sucked. So, and for the price, it was good. But,
Rather
Carl-
go there than McDonald's.
yeah, but McDonald's. I say it's
C-tier,
worse than
maybe?
McDonald's because McDonald's has more going for it. Carl's Jr. And then after Tracy and I both ate Carl's Jr., we both had a stomach ache, but our stomach aches were synced up. I would say, "Hey, do you have a stomach ache right now?" And he would say, "No." And I say, "Yeah, me neither." And then 5 minutes later, he'd say, "Hey, do you have a stomach ache?" And he'd say, "Yeah." I say, "Oh, me too." Then 5 minutes later, "Oh, no." Then yes, and then yeah. So we had a synced up stomach ache, and the food was not really that good. But I was willing to give it. I'm willing to give it a chance again. I think it's better than Dairy Queen at the very least. Is that fair to say?
I think that's
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
All right, I say on C tier between Papa John's and Wawa. Is that fair to say?
I'd go above Papa John's personally.
Really?
I'd go above Wawa. Yeah.
Okay, let's just be generous and put. Actually, there's no way. Actually, you know what? I'm not the only person here, so yeah, put Carl's Jr. Okay, so
I think it's above Arby's personally, but
really, okay, no, that's too generous. It being above Papa John's is generous in itself. So
I just don't like the style of food at Arby's.
all right, so Carl's Jr. is
It's not
between
bad.
Arby's and Papa John's. All right, next Denny's. You guys been to Denny's?
Denny's.
Never
Denny's
been.
outside of there's a Denny's outside of Disneyland, like right across like the entrance. That's
Yeah.
a Denny's. That's
Yeah,
it's
I know.
delicious.
I've seen it.
There.
I think
Yeah, it's
Denny's
good.
is like a better is like IHOP if it actually knew what it was doing. So I say Denny's goes to the top of D tier. Is that fair to say?
No. It's not D
I'd
tier.
say
It's
it
like-
goes at least past Dairy Queen.
It is past Dairy Queen.
I say
It is,
past
like,
Wawa,
above
'cause-
Wawa.
Okay. All right, so
It
Denny's-
passes Carl's Jr. since we have more positive experiences with Denny's than
Okay.
the one-off with you and Drayson.
then I say in that case, put
Alright.
Carl's Jr. below Papa John's.
There.
Okay.
Denny's
so-
is above Arby's though.
All
I would
right,
put
I switched
Denny's
some
above
things
Arby's.
around. So right now for C tier, we have leading McDonald's, Arby's, then Denny's, Papa John's, Carl's Jr., Wawa, Dairy Queen, and then Pizza Hut. All right, we're getting close to the end. All right, Firehouse Subs. Have you guys ever been there?
I got an
Never
ad
been.
for it. They say they support firefighters. There we go.
Okay, that
Automatic
boosts it a little
D
bit.
tier. I hate firefighters.
You hate firefighters. Oh yeah, yeah. Back to the blue. Am I right?
Everyone like they're like this like extreme woke. I actually don't think they were actually. I think it's just a straw man. But people are saying they're coming after firefighters now. They're coming after EMTs. And now I just say I'm too woke. I hate firefighters.
All right, Firehouse Subs.
Yeah.
I've been there, I think, once. And oh wait a minute, have I ever been to? No, I haven't been to Firehouse Subs. Have you been there, Nathan?
Well, I've never been. I have no idea what Firehouse Subs even is.
All right.
I think
Not
I've heard more about Waffle House than
Okay,
Firehouse
we'll
Subs.
shelf that. KFC. What do you guys think about KFC?
D tier.
B tier. All right. B tier.
No, D.
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 Okay.
D.
Connor, you need
So
to.
somebody here is racist.
Connor.
Honestly, KFC. Ooh, it's got a KFC is like dry.
I say right below Panda Express.
think it's below Domino's, but it's B tier. KFC is not bad.
Okay.
I will
I
eat
just
KFC.
I don't like their soda choices. I'm gonna be so for real with you. Last
say-
time I went and just didn't have good soda choices.
I say it's better than
KFC 's
Jersey
like if
Mike's.
Papa John's wasn't a
I
horrible
would
restaurant.
rather go to KFC than Jersey Mike's.
I'd rather go to KFC than McDonald's, Arby's, Denny's, like everything in the tiers below. It has to be B tier. Fries
Okay.
suck.
And yeah, I would prefer to go to KFC over McDonald's, Arby's.
Agree that the KFC fries are garbage.
Who's even gotten KFC fries? I'm eating their chicken.
Let's get their fries,
Yeah.
but the fries are terrible. Like my gut reaction to KFC was F because of the fries, but then I remembered, oh wait, their food is good. Just don't get the fries.
All right, we got the final
Never
one.
get the fries at KFC.
We got Wiener Schnitzel. Have you ever been there? Has anyone been there?
Nope.
How about you, Connor?
No.
All right, I
Wiener
think I've been there
Schnitzel?
once, and well, it was being catered, and that was pretty good. But so I think I'll put it right where I have it right now, right below Pizza Hut.
You should
All right.
put it top of D tier personally, because I feel like D and F tier are just not full enough.
Well, I
In
mean,
my personal
I
opinion.
think D and F are pretty filled, and those are like the worst of the worst. Believe me. All right,
Culver's, it's like a day to day for me.
I hate Culver's. All right, is there anything you want to debate on that's already on the list, on the tier list?
Oh, Cane's is way better than Little Caesars. I'm gonna be so for real with you. That is just my opinion. I don't know what you guys have to add
Okay,
to
I
it.
think I kind of agree with this. Little Caesars is a specific niche. Sure, it's good, but you know, it's still Little Caesars. Cane's versus would I rather go to Little Caesars or Cane's? I would definitely rather go to Cane's. Is that fair to say, Connor?
Yeah.
All right.
Honestly, I'd rather go to Little's. Yeah.
Okay, so Sonic is first on A tier, then Cane's, then Little Caesars, followed by Chick-fil-A, and then In-N-Out. That's what we got for top 5. All right, so let's just take this tier by tier, then we can debate on it. A tier, first we got Sonic, then Cane's, then Little Caesars, then Chick-fil-A, then In-N-Out, then Whataburger, then Jack in the Box, Jimmy John's, Subway, Qdoba, Chipotle. Do we agree with all those?
I don't
I
really know
think-
most of those places.
I think the amount of food we put in A tier kind of makes us look like fat asses because like it just kind of makes it seem like we love food. But
All right.
food is a human enterprise, and I love food.
Okay, so I feel like maybe some of these, like we're putting like Jimmy John's on the same level as like Cane's. I mean, some of these might, let's say some of these got to go down to B tier. Like,
Put
I'd
Jimmy
say-
John's in B tier. Subway is S tier.
okay, Jimmy John's top
Jimmy
of B
John's.
tier.
That's a better ranking.
Okay,
I'd say Taco Bell top of C tier above McDonald's, honestly. Just because we're like slimming things down on the top
Alright.
tiers.
we'll get there. All right, so B tier. Leading B tier, we have Jimmy John's, then Panda Express, then Five Guys, KFC, Jersey Mike's, Domino's, Panera, Del Taco, Zaxby's, Wendy's, and Taco Bell. I feel like we could rearrange a few of these. Like, would I rather go to Jimmy John's than KFC or Five Guys? I mean, I think Jimmy John's should go below KFC. Right by Jersey Mike's.
Five Guys should go down at least one just because their fries cost too much, in my opinion.
No, we were ignoring the cost for that because like if we were like taking like cost into effect, like Five Guys would be like C, but we're gonna like
Boost it
ignore
up
the cost.
just for this, just for Five
think
Guys,
we-
because it doesn't have a fighting chance. Its price is so bad that its food doesn't even can't even speak for itself.
Yeah. Let's say below Jimmy John's, above Jersey Mike's. It's
Okay.
fair to say, personally.
All right, so now we have Panda Express, then KFC, then Jimmy John's, then Five Guys, then Jersey Mike's, then Domino's, then Panera, then Del Taco, then Zaxby's. I think Del Taco is better than Zaxby's. Zaxby's is still pretty good. All right, so Panera, Zaxby's, Del Taco, Wendy's. I think Wendy's is better than Domino's, if I'm being honest. Is that fair to say?
sure. I love Wendy's.
I think it's even better than Jersey Mike's. Is that fair? Okay, so
What does Panda Express have running for it that's like top?
it's
Here,
a
I've only done it a
cafeteria
couple
style
times.
food. It's so you can get it easily. In big groups, you can get a lot, and it is like a constant. It's a good break from other food.
Like, there's no other like fast food Chinese that's good.
It fits a niche, and it excels in that niche.
So
Yeah.
good at that niche.
All right, so I think Wendy's right
Okay.
below Five Guys is fair. All right, and then we had so back to Zaxby's, then Del Taco, then Taco Bell. Do we really want to rank Del Taco higher than Taco Bell? I think Taco Bell is better than Del Taco.
Taco Bell's better than Domino's. I'm gonna be honest.
All right,
I don't
Really?
like Domino's that much. I'm not personally a fan.
I
Well,
say
you've never fought people to the death for Domino's, then I guess.
I say right below
know.
Domino's. Is that fair to say?
Dang.
All right, so we got
Okay, every time
guess.
just like I love cafeteria, like cafe food. I love Panera Bread because I don't never feel gross after eating it. Like if I eat Domino's, I feel greasy. If I eat like KFC, I feel like dry and crusty. When I eat Panera Bread, like the food from there just like feels right in my stomach. I don't know.
Alright.
I do like it more than like Taco Bell.
all right. We'll put Taco Bell below Panera. So,
Like none of you have even been there though, so like it's just me fighting
Yeah.
for Panera, and it's not fair because like you guys have nothing to compare to.
I'm comparing it to like Kneaders or some places like that. So, last top five, and so we had the top five, and the top five in B tier is Panda Express, KFC, Jimmy John's, Five Guys, and Wendy's, and then the bottom top five is Domino's, Panera, Taco Bell, Zaxby's, Del Taco, and I say that should be set in stone. That's a pretty good ranking. C tier starts off with McDonald's, Arby's, Denny's, Papa John's, Carl's Jr., Wawa, Dairy Queen, Pizza Hut, Winter Schnitzel. I say keep McDonald's where it is. I'm not honestly pretty satisfied with C tier.
I kind of want to move Dairy Queen up. Like way too many silly experiences at Dairy Queen to like rank it too low.
Okay. All right,
Same
Connor,
time,
is
like, the
Dairy
food
Queen
isn't
better than a
so bad.
Wawa? Is Dairy Queen better
It
than
is
Wawa?
just better.
Sorry,
It is
what?
better than Wawa. Better.
Okay. What's a silly experience at Dairy Queen, Nathan? What's like a
But
silly experience
from
there?
starting at sophomore year all the way through senior year of high school, after every single choir concert we did, we would go straight to Dairy Queen and we'd like goof off in front of there, and some crazy has happened at Dairy Queen.
All right.
Friends got engaged in quotation marks.
Okay, so
They're not, but yeah.
all right, we can roll with that. D tier, El Pollo Loco, A&W, Burger King, Shake Shack, IHOP, White Castle. I say we move down El Pollo Loco. I say we put that below Burger King because it's just useless. In fact, I say put IHOP above Shake Shack too because Shake Shack is at least IHOP has like the breakfast niche. What does Shake Shack have? The burger niche. Like I think IHOP is better than Shake
Never
Shack.
been.
Okay, so for D tier,
Honestly, White Castle sounds like it'd be better than Shake Shack, but at the same time, I don't know because I've never been to Shake Shack.
I've never been to White Castle. You know what? I thought I thought Shake Shack was really lame. So let's put White Castle ahead of Shake Shack. So in D tier, now we have A&W.
Wait.
Sorry,
Burger
what?
King is the best of D tier because of the Whopper. Everything else at
Okay,
Burger King is
you're right,
complete
you're right,
garbage. It should
okay.
never be eaten.
You're right. So
Whopper's good.
D tier, we have Burger King, then A&W, then El Pollo Loco, then IHOP, then White Castle, and then Shake Shack. F tier, I think this kind of speaks for itself. We have just Popeyes and then Culver's. What do you guys think about those? Is that right?
Popeyes
Sure.
deserves to be an F tier.
Yeah.
Leave it there.
Yeah. All right, then that's everything.
I think Popeyes and Culver's could be swapped places. That's about it, really.
Nah, that's 2-against-1. We hate Popeyes. I mean, Culver's is pretty bad. Well, no, we hate Culver's a
No,
lot
I'm
more.
saying
Than,
you could. Okay, yeah.
yeah, we hate Culver's a lot more than Popeyes. All right, that's pretty good. I'm gonna take a screenshot so I can make it like the thumbnail.
do more tier lists than just like fast food places.
Yeah.
Think of so many places you could like throw a tier list. Could
Yeah.
do.
Hey, put it on the Discord and we can do it. All right.
Let's see. Oh, I got a good one. Gaming systems.
How about
tier
bottled
list.
water tier lists? All right, got
Tier list?
tier list of bottled waters.
Be a boring tier list.
Yeah, that'd be just based on like graphic design alone.
Need a tier list of animals that we could beat in a fight.
Oh, all right. Yeah, just
Okay,
put some ideas in the
I'm
Discord.
gonna drop this in links.
So I'm gonna cut the podcast. I'm gonna end it here. All right. So, yeah, that was everything.